Krishan, here we go with the first step. We would like to see this one small thing. We got to see the shoulder line up over the hand. We want to see that line to be straight up and down. We got a little bit of a backward angle. It means you're sitting back a little bit, and you're going to need a little bit too much upward motion against the outward motion. So you want to move that center of mass forward on that step a little bit. Moving on, first step. Swing real low, real quality there. And I'd like to see a little bit more length on this arm. Maybe let that extend out a little bit. At toe off, the line you create is bent. Here's the line through the leg. And you can see you've got this curvature in the back, and here's that line. We got to line that up so that you get everything through the center of mass and you push straight through the body. So we can't be bending over at the waist like that. You got to get full extension at the hip to create one line coming out. Thigh, shin is okay. Let's see where that foot lands as it's coming back. You get nice movement all the way to that piece of tape there. And the motion gets you foot and hip. Let's call it that. That's real good. That's foot right under the hip, so we like that. And we should be getting good forward push. Another relatively low swing. It definitely works there. They are moving together. At toe off, we got a little better line. Still a little bit of bend there, but not too bad. You can see this arm still slightly short. I'd like to see that arm just a little bit longer. Two legs. That's kicking out a little bit. Make sure you control that shin. Bring that thing back. Yeah, that's going to contact. Well, you wait. You float it a little bit. I'm worried about that floating motion. You might have waited in the air too long. That's all time lost. It should be able to come right back to the track when you're finished that motion, but it almost looks like it delays so that you can get it back under the hips. It's way out here, and then it's almost like you're floating, waiting for the hips to come back in there. The position when you land it is good, but I'm concerned about how long that's going to take you to get there. You were right on this piece of tape on the first one. You're right on here on the second one. The foot is still right under the hips, so we're good with all of that. The positioning is good. The mechanics are basically good. Make sure that you get the angle down a little bit so that we can get that float out of this stride and make it all happen quicker. You can get the same effects without that delay in the air. I feel like this one might be a little bit boundy.